My people, wonder they say shall never end. You see this particular news, the thing sweet me, oh, eh? I just pray that she will heed to her statement, you know. According to what we are hearing, they say Ebony have made it clear that she would rather live than to be humiliated the way they are humiliating her in the palace. Allegedly, they said something happened. That particular villa, they said the king was building for his jewel right there in the palace. They said when the Oloris entered there, hey, they couldn't believe their eyes. They were shocked. They feel so intimidated and humiliated that all of them are there singing and dancing with the king, going every occasion with the king. Everywhere you see the king, you will see them with the king. Yes. And instead of the king to show them that level of love and their appreciation, the king did not even value their presence. The king did not even value their contributions, according to them all. Because we all know that the king respect these people a whole lot. Yes, in as much as he might not love them as much as he loved the jewel, but the king respect them. That is one thing I do know, because if not that he respect them, with everything that we have been hearing that these people are doing, the king would have casted them out of his palace, but he did not. He did not. As a matter of fact, he gave them long rope to see if they would change. But someone like Ebony, if everything we're hearing about her is the truth, I don't think she will ever change. So when we got an information that she said she would rather leave the marriage, I was like, eh? Anyway, let's go straight to the gist. According to what we're hearing, they said the king have handed the keys to that new villa that he built for the jewel over to the jewel. And some of the Oloris, like they said, Oletik, the day she entered that place, she shouted. She was like, this jewel is highly blessed. Eh? That the kind of love that the king have for her is something that nobody can compete for. That if you compete from now till tomorrow, ha, even when the lady is not in the palace, even when she is saying I don't want, and yet the king went ahead to build such a very massive and expensive mansion, villa for her. That day that are in the palace, oh, it is better to always go for the heart for your husband, because if you go for other people's husband, now so you go dey be, as in that is how you will always be humiliated, because to them is a very big humiliation that they are there with him, struggling with him, doing everything with him, and that one person who have been saying I don't want again, leave me alone, free me, that is one person that he is showing so much love to. So they said the moment the king handed over that key to the jewel, Ebony, who also entered there, regret ever entering there. Yes, because she said, according to the what we are hearing, that she is 10 times better than the jewel. Is it by education? Is it by pedigree? Is it by the background where she comes from? That she is a royalty by birth. She is a royalty by everything. Why would the king honor this jewel the way he is doing? And she that is right there in the palace, the king did not even value their contribution, not to talk of them. As a matter of fact, they said in that particular mansion quarter where they are living, they used to live upstairs. Right now, they said the king have ordered them to move downstairs. And the reason for doing that is such that even if the queen wants to come and pass through that side, she will not see them. She will not set their eyes on them. You know that there are some people, you will live in the same house, but from month to month, you will not see each other. That is how it is going to be like these days, from as in compared to where the king have moved the Oloris. They said the moment Ebony enters that place, she was shocked. She was shocked to her bone marrow. Yes, because at first she thought it was just normal building. They said that place that the king built for the king. You see the previous Yeye Oluwa quarters where Igbi entered with her juju and everything. They said that place, that's the gate house, the gate man house in that new villa is like the Yeye Oluwa in totality, as in all the places is like there. then the main building is even better than that palace. From what we are hearing, no, that is if the information is true. So Ebony could not hold her jealousy, her big tears, the moment she entered there and saw the kind of thing that the king built in there. They said she was shocked. She couldn't believe her eyes. And that was how she said, no, this is too much for her. That she would rather leave this marriage than to be here and the jewel will return and be doing shakara for her. After all, while the jewel left, the king promised to marry her and he never did. And at that time, sef, she thought that she would be the only wife of the king because the king that he know have not been a polygamist, you know. And judging from his previous marriages, there was never a time that he married two women at the same time. Yes. And that is why a lot of people are saying that. Could it be that that seven doors, it's their story? Could it be? Because maybe they told him that the only time he will be with a wife is when he marries seven wives at a time. Abi six at a time. Yes, because ever since he has been marrying one, the next thing that one will leave. Even though a lot of people are attributing it to Ebony's character towards them and all of that, but we never can tell. We never can tell. So Ebony said the king promised to marry her. They know that they are betrothed to each other, and she was thinking that the king will marry her and she alone. But unfortunately, the king did not even fulfill his promise. And I say he did not fulfill his promise to Queen Naomi, and you think it's you that he will fulfill the promise to, you that run off to another man and have a child for the man. So they said Ebony was shattered. She couldn't believe her eyes upon seeing what the king had built for the jewel. And as if that is not enough, handing over the keys to her and making them to leave the better place they were staying to come to the downstairs and all of that. They said Ebony could not believe it. Ebony said that this is a very big humiliation to her and to the other Oloris. But if they did not see anything wrong with it, that she would rather leave the marriage than to be humiliated like this. When I hear this one, I say, what are you waiting for? That has been our prayers. What are you waiting for? Because guys, you see, the jewel would stay with other wives, even if Kabi say like let him marry more. But you see this Ebony, the jewel will not want to stay with her there due to the kind of person that she is. Anyways, I just pray that she will keep to her ways. That is if this information is true, okay? Always remember that these are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them. Okay, thanks for watching. Do well to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys. Bye. See you.